Hi folks, I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me today. It is Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. Hump Day. There was an earthquake, a magnitude 6.4. USGS said it was a magnitude 6.3. It hit southern Japan late on Wednesday, their time. There was no tsunami threat, which struck at 11:14 p.m. local time. The epicenter of the earthquake was Bungo Channel, a strait separating Japanese islands of Kyushu and Shouko. Japan experiences frequent earthquakes because it sits on the Pacific Ring of Fire, one of the most seismically active areas on Earth. The country is located at a point of several tectonic plates where the Pacific Plate is subducting beneath the Eurasian Plate. Up over here, drawn in red, is the Median Tectonic Line. It is a major fault zone that runs through Japan, roughly dividing the country into the northern half, which is on the North American Plate, and the southern plate is on the Eurasian Plate. The movement of these plates causes a lot of stress to build up along the median tectonic line and other faults in the region. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, there is another fault line. I lost a lot of the data that I had put here on Google Earth, but I believe there is a fault line that runs up, or actually down from the median line all the way through this area here. Now you might remember the 2011 earthquake. That was the largest earthquake that they've ever had off the coast of Japan. That was called the Tohoku earthquake. I think you might remember that, and the subsequent tsunami that occurred afterwards. So they're claiming right now that there was no damage, but USGS gave it an intensity level of 8, which means there would be damage. Panel walls thrown out of frame, fall of walls, monuments, chimneys, sand would have been ejected, mud blowholes, and automobiles would have been rocking noticeably. Felt report sent into EMSC. This report is about 60 miles west, and it said their bed shook. Another one, which was 134 kilometers west. That would be about 83 miles west. It said it lasted about 5 to 6 seconds, and it was a rolling motion. Now this one here, 140 kilometers north. I had to translate. So that would be about 87 miles. It says they left their house. Another one here says enough shaking to wake me up. 10 to 20 seconds of rattling. Another one says it felt like a slow shake. It started 2 seconds after the earthquake alert was received, so they did get an earthquake alert. I was on the 8th floor of my hotel at the moment, so that was about 118 miles. Another one says slight shaking, 10 seconds, in Pagoda. Sorry for pronouncing that wrong. I'll have to translate this one here. One word, rattling. Another one says it was super light. I was sitting down and felt everything lightly shaking. That was 249 kilometers west. So that would be about 154 miles. Another one that was 334 kilometers. So that would be about 207 miles. Northeast. Wasn't that strong, but was quite long, 5 to 10 seconds. Another one looks like the same location. This one said about 10 seconds. Another one said falling asleep and felt it a bit like being on a boat. On the Japanese website, I don't know if these are aftershocks. We got a 3.7, a 3.3, a 4.3, a 5.0, and the initial 6.4. It does look like the 5.0 is the same location as is the 4.3 and the 3.7. Let's see here. It was felt widely across the island. This is another image that they have. Sometimes they have the felt reports on here, but I don't see it. This one here is for the Aftershock, the magnitude 3.4, intensity level 1 that they gave it. We also have a magnitude 3.2 and a 2.9. Here we have a 3.5, a 3.1 with different locations saying how strong it was in those areas. Here we have a 2. I wonder what happens. Nothing happens when I click on it. Okay. This one here is a 3.7. Yeah, they're having lots of aftershocks. This one here is a 3.0. Like I said, there is a fault line that runs through here. A 3.5. A 3.1. I haven't been counting how many aftershocks there's been. Another 3.1. And this one is a 4.3. You can see it was felt all the way across this body of water. Looks like we got an intensity level 3 down here. Again, this is a 4.3. This one here is a 5.0. And the locations where it was felt when I go in. Let's see, intensity level for how they measure it, 4. And I'll bring it out. And then this would be the 6.4. Okay, let me bring it out. So it was felt over a very large area. Okay, and this is in red. So we got intensity level, looks like the largest would be 6. Yeah, it was felt, in a very large area. Sending prayers. I bet you they got damaged. It only happened about 2 hours ago. So reports are still, haven't been coming in. Things are probably being evaluated. Here's the emergency alert, evidently, that was sent out initially by Japan. Okay. There's a video I found of the shaking from one of the cams they have. This is from NHK News that they posted on Twitter. Okay. And another image, a video that was posted on Twitter. Yeah, you can see things banging against the wall. In the hallway, some things fall down. You can see it down there. Breakage. Yeah, they got breakage. They got damage. It looks like there was water. There goes the television. Let me bring it down so you can see it when it plays again. Yeah, there looks like there's water here. Another Twitter post that says, train service partially suspended in Western Japan. NHK World News. JR West said the service in Hiroshima Prefecture have been suspended, and Shikoku. Other reports that I could find, it says the fire department in Matsuyama City in Emi Prefecture said several residents were hospitalized. It says some people were startled by the earthquake and fell over. It has no detailed information about injuries they suffered. An official also of Seo City says the strong shaking, and it was a scary back and forth, continued for about 30 seconds. So I'm going to try and go there using Google Earth. Okay, that would be up over here. Okay. In Wajama City, let's see if it'll take me there. Okay, that's a little bit closer to where the earthquake occurred. It says that there was reports of rock falls on the road. An officer went to the site, and there was no major traffic problems are expected. So they got rock slides somewhere in this location. There was also reports of water pipes that have broke within the city. And we'll go to another location. There was reports of water pipes broke down over here. Okay. The shaking was reportedly felt for about 10 seconds, and it's evidently main water lines that have broke in these different cities that I've showed you. So there is damage, and there is injuries, and there is people that have been hospitalized. Sending prayers. Yeah, I'll try and keep you up to date as more details come in. The nuclear power plants are evidently okay. They're still up and running and online, but there's been nothing reported about damage to any of the nuclear power plants. Thank God for that. Let me know if you have friends or family in that location. Yeah, sending prayers. Please put your comments down below about what they experience. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.